In 2016, you wrote a lot of articles in the Indian Express about dissent, about the need for debate, the room for debate. Your articles also said that it's perfectly legitimate to ask people for loyalty to the Indian Constitution. And slogans like Bharat Mata Ki Jai do not necessarily or do not at all are not at all a symptom of the loyalty towards the country. Now, as a home minister, as a former home minister, I want to ask you a very practical question in terms of implementation. At what point, you must have taken a lot of action when you were holding that job. At what point of time does dissent become something that threatens the Constitution of India and you decide to take action?
Never, unless it's accompanied by violence. Unless a person who speaks incites people to violence, his speech is fully protected under the Indian Constitution. That's the law of the country. And if people have forgotten that that is the law of the country, it is our duty to remind them again and again and again. It's only speech that incites violence that is prohibited under law.
Mr. Chidambaram, you said you are a great votary of national parties.
No, I said I'm biased in favor of national parties because to keep a federal polity like India together, it's necessary that a national party must helm the government at the center. I have no objection if regional parties rule states, but a national party must be at the helm of affairs at the center. If you need a national party at the center, obviously the national party must have bases in at least half the states of India.
So do you see national parties regaining a foothold in Tamil Nadu?
It's difficult to say. It depends upon how the national parties project themselves. Tamil Nadu has been under the spell of two regional parties, splinters from one group, for many, many years. Unless the national parties reinvent themselves, while being a national party must also appeal to the state people's sentiment. You can't avoid your responsibilities to the state, and you can't ignore the sentiments of the people of the state simply on the ground you're a national party.
Do you see a larger role for yourself in Tamil Nadu politics?
I have today a minor role. I'm not in charge of the PCC. My job is in Delhi, in Parliament and elsewhere. I don't know. It's a question that should be put to the party.
We haven't heard you say much about the Aam Aadmi Party. How are they performing?
Well, if disruptive politics has a future, as it seems to have in many countries, including India, certainly the Aam Aadmi Party will also have a future. Aam Aadmi Party was a disruptive political force. And I welcomed that kind of disruption. But once you come to government, you must govern. Aam Aadmi Party has failed in governance. It still remains a disruptive force. It's disrupting politics in Punjab and in Goa, and I have no quarrel with that. But should they come to power in any state, they should govern that state better than the way they're governing Delhi.
There are continuous allegations of corruption from BJP and Dr. Subramaniam Swamy against you. What do you have to say about these charges?
I say nothing. It's all rubbish. I mean, if there are charges, they should go ahead and file a charge sheet. You just talk all the time.
You said that the most important event of 2017 would be these 5 state assembly elections. If the BJP wins a majority of these, they would say it's a referendum on demonetization. If the BJP loses, the opposition would say it's a referendum against demonetization. How do you think state assembly elections will be viewed?
No, I don't think demonetization is the sole issue on which these elections take place. Elections are not referendum. State elections are fought on a number of issues. I think the decisive election is Uttar Pradesh, and the next most important one is Punjab. I think it's now generally agreed that the BJP Akali combination in Punjab has bitten the dust. they've lost Punjab, is what everybody says. I know. I don't know. Is now Uttar Pradesh. If the BJP doesn't form the government in Uttar Pradesh, that will be a big blow to the BJP. It will be interpreted as a vote against demonetization. But I would say it's a vote against a number of issues, including demonetization.
And what do you think will be the outcome in each of the 5 states?
I don't know. I don't predict the outcome of elections, and you shouldn't either.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, Mr.
Thank you.